Hi there everybody, this is Michelle. I am going to show you what my process looks like for how I determine what jewelry I'm going to be showing at my jewelry shows. And this morning what I did was I got into my Hood & House software program and I printed out my top 30 sellers from January 1st of this year. And if you don't have a lot of data on that for yourself, if you're new or you just haven't been doing a lot of shows, you are welcome to just listen along and see what my top 30 are so that you can steal those ideas and use them to your advantage. And I like to choose the top sellers to show because that seems to be what most women get really, really excited about. And as you know, excitement turns into desire and lots of women wanting more than they can afford and booking shows with you. So what I'm doing is just taking out my jewelry and laying it around the room. And over here is where I'm starting to collect my top 30 pieces. Okay, so I have pulled together my top 30. And what I've done is I've just put them in groupings to match up with other pieces as best I can. So trying to kind of get ensembles put together. Sorry about the glare. And then over here, I put together what I'm going to be wearing tonight. And I usually just like to wear something that's kind of more on the cutting edge side of what's going on in magazines right now that maybe our guests aren't kind of ready for, etc. Gold, for example. And something that just I like to wear and I feel good in. So I'm starting to put together 3, maybe 4 ensembles that I'm going to show on my mannequin. And in some cases, for example, Rooted is my #1 selling necklace, but it doesn't really have a lot of complementary pieces here in my top 30. So I will probably go pick out some other complementary pieces that are also good sellers in my collection, but maybe just didn't make the top 30. For example, the All That Jazz necklace is one that I like to show a lot. So in a couple seconds, I'm going to show you how this all comes together in my fashion show presentation on the mannequin. Here's look #1. It's the Jelly Bean necklace, the Silver Splash necklace, the color wheel bracelet, and those are 3 that were in my top 30. And I went ahead and added the Julia earrings and the down to the wire ring. The down to the wire is definitely one of my top selling rings, and the wiry look complements the Silver Splash necklace really nicely. I added in the Julia earrings because people do think about wearing nice kind of open hoops in the warm weather. And then I'll talk about how nickel size earrings give you the appearance of being 10 pounds thinner, and even earring shape. For example, you don't want to repeat your face shape in the shape of your earring. So I personally have a long face, so I love these forward facing hoops that will kind of balance out my face shape by giving a little bit more substance around my ears and my eyes. This next look is really all about the Rooted necklace being the centerpiece. It's my #1 selling necklace, and I'm going to be talking about it quite a bit, but also I'm able to share a technique called framing, which is when you do have a smaller, simpler piece like that, you can really jazz it up and give it more of a substantial, polished look by putting a longer chain around it and drawing attention to the centerpiece. I have used All That Jazz necklace and earrings, and then I paired it up with my Illusion gold bracelet and the It's a Wrap gold bracelet. Now my It's a Wrap in silver is one of my top 30, so I know it's a really strong look, and those who have warmer coloring and are getting excited about the return of gold will definitely choose this. Another great gold look that's simple and lightweight for hot weather is the Whimsical necklace and earrings, and I like to show it with the Old World earrings too because it really does create a little bit more of a special look. The Jasmine ring, and then the combination of the Crush bracelets and the Staxational bracelets. Of these pieces, the Whimsical necklace and the Crush bracelets were in my top 30, so I just fleshed them out with other really appealing, very strong sellers. Now here I'm pulling together some of my very strongest sellers. The Chambray necklace, doubled, the down to the wire, the It's a Wrap, silver, the Starlet bracelet, and the Fun Times bracelet. Those are all 3 in my top 30, as well as the chambray. So I pulled in also silver swirl, earrings, and pendant because I do want to show how strong the versatility is in our collection. And those actually did make my top 30. The only thing in this ensemble that is not my top 30 is the Chevy ring, which I just personally love and get excited about. So I think it's a great everyday ring for women in our region. I'm going to take apart the silver swirl element. I'm going to show chambray long and then with silver swirl on it long. And then I'm also going to bring in the Silverado chain and show that look without the chambray necklace. Women tend to really love the simplicity of that, but it still looks special. I'm also going to show the daisy chain doubled with chambray with the Miss Daisy earrings. And I'll take off chambray and I'll double daisy chain. It's just a really sweet look for spring and summer. It's always a good idea to end your fashion with something really sparkly and exciting. The roundabout necklace has been a huge hit. And what I've done here is I've layered it with Seaside, which is also a huge hit. And pretty much this whole ensemble is just yummy to most everybody who sees it. You can go down a little bit in size with the Seaside earrings versus the roundabout earrings. You can wear the Seaside necklace with the crystal clasp forward without the roundabout necklace, and that looks a little dressier. Then you can add the Seaside bracelet to the necklace and put the clasps face forward, and that's absolutely stunning. People just ooh and ah over that. My top selling necklace is the silver accessorized, watch, and I like talking about the Watch Buddy, and this one has a built-in Watch Buddy. And the casual chic bracelet and this special day bracelets are really strong sellers as well. So you can show various versions of all of this mixed and matched, and that should take you a few minutes, but they love it all. I do have some remaining pieces left that did not make it into the fashion show but are in my top 30. So you might just want to feature these at the front of your jewelry display on the table, maybe on a neck board, maybe just prominently near your mirror, because these are also going to be big attractions. So this is what my jewelry looks like before I pack it up. I put it in the ensembles in sections there, and that's the jewelry I'm going to be wearing. What it comes down to is that I'm featuring 34 pieces and I'm wearing 6. So all told, I'm going to be circulating 40 items tonight, and I'm going to also, of course, be pointing out, highlighting what my hostess is wearing, though I usually don't make her take that off and pass it around. In a couple seconds, I will show you how I pack up for my show.